Welcome back to the channel top 4 most valuable and expensive 50-cent Australian coins. These aren't ordinary coins. These are rare, powerful, and wealthy relics of Australian history, especially bicentennial issues and rare misprints. If you own even one of these, don't spend it, because it may hold the power to turn you into a millionaire or even a billionaire overnight. Ready for the ride? Let's get started. First up, hidden in the pockets of everyday Australians, the 1978 50-cent coin appears ordinary. But in the numismatic world, it holds a legacy that's anything but. With a unique color tone, especially those that have aged to a rare blackened or dark shade. This coin is quietly building a reputation for being one of the rarest and most misunderstood treasures in Australian currency history. Picture this. A coin minted not just for utility, but as a potential golden ticket. The 1978 Australian 50-cent piece, with its distinctive dodecagon, 12-sided, shape, silver-colored alloy, and striking coat of arms design, has silently transformed from loose change into a vault-worthy relic. Its composition, condition, and historical placement in Australia's numismatic timeline make it a millionaire maker. First struck in 1969 and continuing into the 1970s, the copper-nickel 50-cent coin was never expected to generate excitement. But the 1978 version, especially those found in near-perfect circulation with unique colorations like deep patina or blackened surfaces, has become the subject of collector frenzy due to its increasing rarity and condition-sensitive pricing. What sets this coin apart? Design. The reverse features the iconic Australian coat of arms, two mighty native animals, the kangaroo and the emu, supporting a shield emblazoned with the 6 state symbols of the Commonwealth. Above it, a 7-pointed star and the Commonwealth crest, a national declaration of unity and pride, sculpted to perfection by Stuart Devlin. The obverse showcases Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, crowned with the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Her portrait, designed by Arnold Machin, was used across many Commonwealth coins of the era. Yet coins with darker toning often add depth and visual power to her image, giving these specimens an otherworldly allure. Minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 1978 issue had a standard mintage of over 25 million. But here's the twist. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition with natural toning, especially black or deep brown hues, are rapidly vanishing. Collectors now fight to acquire these rare condition examples, driving up demand and market value exponentially. Let's talk wealth. While a regular circulated 1978 coin might fetch a few dollars, a coin in black-toned, extremely fine condition could soar in value. Some have quietly exchanged hands for hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars depending on rarity, grading, and market conditions. Some collectors speculate that high-grade black-toned examples could reach auction prices upwards of 100,000 Australian dollars or more in the future. Why is color important? The black shade or deep toning often comes from decades of storage in specific conditions, exposure to leather, velvet, or certain oxidizing air environments. This natural chemical reaction enhances the coin's eye appeal and adds mystique, making it a premium among collectors who value originality and character. Even more alluring is the idea of a transitional strike, a misstrike or slight die error from that era. If your black-tone 1978 coin has any unusual markings, die cracks, double strikes, or rotated dies, its value could skyrocket. These varieties are almost priceless, especially if found in combination with toned or near-pristine surfaces. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, blackened with age, etched with symbols of national pride, and potentially worth more than an average yearly salary. It's not just currency, it's a passport to financial freedom. Stories of coins like these changing lives aren't just myths, they're part of auction house history. In today's digital age, the spotlight on rare coins has never been stronger. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Downey showcase jaw-dropping prices fetched by seemingly common coins in rare condition. Your old, forgotten 1978 50-cent coin could be tomorrow's millionaire's miracle. Numismatists agree, the key lies in preservation. If your 1978 coin has never been cleaned, still holds sharp edge details, and features natural toning, especially in rare hues like black or bronze, you may be sitting on a silent treasure. Store it properly, slab it with a grading authority, and prepare for a stunning valuation. Let's not overlook its historical context. In the late 1970s, Australia stood at the cusp of modernization, and coins like the 1978 50 cent became symbols of economic stability and design evolution. Today, they are artifacts from a powerful era, making them more desirable to collectors with a passion for heritage. Every collector dreams of owning that one coin that defies the odds, a coin that combines scarcity, historical charm, and visual uniqueness. The 1978 Blackshade 50 cent Australian coin is that dream incarnate. Whether discovered in a drawer or inherited from an old estate, this coin could turn your fortune on its head overnight. So, if you own one, don't let it slip through your fingers. Don't spend it. Don't polish it. Instead, protect it, research it, and perhaps even consult an expert or auction house. You may be sitting on a life-altering opportunity. What began as humble change could soon be priceless. In conclusion, the 1978 Australian 50 cent coin with a blackened or shaded surface isn't just rare. It's a story, a symbol, and potentially your key to unimaginable wealth. In a world where fortunes rise and fall overnight, this coin might just be the miracle in your pocket. Check your collection. Your future may be hidden in plain sight. Next up, hidden deep in the folds of a forgotten wallet or buried within a childhood coin jar lies a silent legend. The 1979 Australian 50 cent coin. At first glance, it may look like any other piece of spare change, but in the world of rare coins, this particular year has sparked a fire of fascination. With its distinct condition, aged color tones, and impeccable design lineage, it now emerges as a potential vault of unimaginable wealth. What makes the 1979 issue so captivating is its seemingly understated identity. Yet, that's where the magic lies. It is the sleeper giant of Australian numismatics. Few realize that certain 1979 coins, especially those in natural shaded tones, charcoal gray, steely black, or even mottled hues of bronze, have become incredibly rare in very fine to extremely fine circulation condition. This coin wasn't just currency. It was a silent witness to a decade of transformation in Australia. In the final years of the 1970s, as the country moved toward modernization, the 50-cent coin stood tall as a symbol of national pride. Today, it stands taller still as one of the most undervalued and now rapidly appreciated treasures in private collections. Let's dive into the art. The reverse design, as with most 50-cent coins of the era, was crafted by the great Stuart Devlin. It features the Australian coat of arms, flanked by the proud kangaroo and stoic emu, symbols of forward progress and national identity. The details on the coin's 12-sided, silver-toned surface are mesmerizing, especially when aged with a natural dark patina. On the obverse, the face of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, reigns with regal grace. Her portrait is youthful yet commanding, a depiction of the monarchy that Australians carry daily in their pockets. When darkened with age or preserved in a deep-toned shade, this coin takes on the quality of a miniature historical portrait, each one slightly unique. Minted in the Royal Australian Mint, the 1979 50-cent coin had a healthy mintage. But finding one today in top-tier condition, with naturally toned colors and fully intact edge details, is like hunting for buried treasure. Especially with colorations caused by age, environment, or circulation history, these coins have taken on distinct personalities, driving up their appeal and value. This isn't just about numismatics. It's about fortune. Coins with unique conditions, shade black, color shifted, or even environmentally altered but uncleaned, have fetched startling figures. Some examples from private auctions have reportedly crossed into five-figure territory, with unconfirmed transactions whispering of even more staggering sums. The 50-cent denomination itself adds another layer of prestige. Larger than most circulating coins, made from copper-nickel alloy and weighty in hand, weighing 15.55 grams with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, it feels significant because it is. Collectors cherish the heft, the size, the shine, or the patina of these metallic marvels. Especially noteworthy are coins that have remained unpolished, unaltered, and naturally shaded. those kept in leather wallets, old tins, or cloth pouches. These environmental nuances may have left a stunning black or dark bronze hue across the coin's surface. Ironically, what many once saw as dirty is now sought after with intense demand. Even the slightest minting anomaly, a soft strike, off-center lettering, or die crack, when paired with a dark shaded tone and high-grade circulation condition, can exponentially increase the value. Collectors worldwide are eager to outbid each other for coins with stories embedded into the metal. In today's red-hot coin market, Australian bicentennial-era coins, or those leading up to it, are experiencing a tidal wave of demand. The 1979 50-cent coin is now riding that wave. With increasing public awareness and numismatic attention, its market ceiling has not yet been reached, and it could very well break into million-dollar legend status in the next great sale. But don't rush to cash in just yet. Coins of this nature should be carefully preserved, possibly slabbed, and graded by professionals. Look for crisp edges, clear emblems, natural luster, and most importantly, that elusive color tone, from midnight gray to ink black, that makes your coin one of a kind. Collectors, investors, and even historians now recognize this coin as part of Australia's post-imperial evolution, a relic from a time of growing independence, national pride, and modern identity. It's more than metal. It's a snapshot of 1979, carrying echoes of a country redefining itself. Imagine pulling this coin out in an auction room where expert eyes widen and paddles lift. The silence breaks with a final bid in 6 or even 7 figures. That's the dream. That's the potential reality if your coin fits the rare combination of color, condition, and historical resonance. So if you own one, check it. Feel the weight. Examine the detail. Study the toning. Don't spend it. Don't let it slip away in a casual trade. You could be holding the next million-dollar miracle, a coin capable of flipping your fortune overnight. In closing, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin may just be the black diamond of decimal currency. It's a rare survivor of time, a vessel of immense worth, and a symbol of national pride. If you're lucky enough to possess one in the right condition, you may already be far richer than you think. Your fortune doesn't lie in the bank. It may lie in your pocket. Next up. In the world of coin collecting, few treasures ignite curiosity and fevered admiration like the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. Known for its iconic dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, this coin is more than just spare change. It's a potential million-dollar relic that might be hiding in the back of your drawer or tucked away in an old wallet. This isn't just a coin. It's a fortune in disguise. The 1981 edition of the Australian 50-cent coin holds immense value not only because of its mintage, but because of its multiple mint origins, struck in Australia, Canada, and even at the Royal Mint in London due to production overflow. Each minting site produced subtle differences that numismatists obsess over today. And if you hold the right variant, especially in rare color or strike conditions, the worth skyrockets. In color and condition, this coin typically appears in a silver-like nickel-copper alloy, but certain surviving pieces exhibit a darker, almost graphite-toned patina from aging in circulation. Collectors highly prize these blackened or oxidized conditions, especially if the coin retains its original detail and features, making it a rare and aesthetically rich artifact. At the heart of the coin's obverse is the regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. Her portrait is framed flawlessly within the polygonal edges, embodying authority and continuity. Coins with a sharply defined crown, neckline, and hair texture command higher market prices, especially those showing minimal wear. Flip to the reverse, and the magic intensifies. The majestic Australian coat of arms dominates the reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin. Featuring the national emblems, the kangaroo and emu flanking a detailed shield, the design symbolizes strength, resilience, and unity. Every curve and contour tells a story of Australia's national pride. But here's where rarity becomes reality. Some 1981 coins exhibit what collectors call double strikes or off-center minting, flaws that turn these coins into jackpot assets. A documented specimen with a 15% off-center strike once sold for thousands at auction. Imagine what a perfect black patinated version of that coin could fetch. While the regular mintage crossed over 50 million, Only a minuscule portion survives in premium-grade very fine VF or extremely fine EF condition. Coins that show crisp detailing, minimal rim wear, and bold contrast between obverse and reverse remain coveted by elite collectors globally. Here's a numismatic twist. 1981 saw international collaboration for minting due to demand. The Royal Canadian Mint's coins often feature slightly different strikes, while London minted examples occasionally carry microscopic design anomalies. Spotting these could instantly elevate your coin's market value to 5, even 6 figures. Now, imagine a 1981 coin with a rare mint anomaly and unique toning from environmental exposure. Dark shade on obverse, bright reverse, all in VF condition. This isn't hypothetical. Such pieces have been found, and some are considered unicorns in the collector world. Notably, the coin's specs add to its allure. It weighs 15.55 grams, spans 31.65 millimeters in diameter, and boasts a reeded edge, all made from a copper-nickel alloy. These technical elements remain consistent, but imperfections, like clipped planchets or die cracks, drive exceptional value. The coin's historical context deepens its legend. 1981 marked major shifts in Australia's political, economic, and social landscape. As inflation rose and coins circulated widely, few people thought to preserve them, making unblemished examples from this year especially rare. Fast forward to today's red-hot collectibles market, and demand for rare Australian currency has exploded. Investors and collectors from Dubai to London are snapping up high-grade Aussie coins. And among them, the 1981 50-cent coin stands out like a shining gem. Some recent private auctions have reported bids over $45,000 for exceptional specimens, with Canadian mint origin and unique discoloration. Experts believe that if the right buyer meets the right coin, a black-toned VF coin with mint errors, the sale could easily cross the $1 million mark. Don't be misled by its ordinary appearance. The 1981 coin in your hand may hold value that rivals classic cars, fine wine, or even diamonds. If your coin shows unique toning, mint marks, or anomalies, get it professionally graded immediately. It may be the ticket to a fortune. This coin isn't just metal. It's a master key to wealth, legacy, and transformation. In a world where fortunes are made from foresight and timing, holding onto this coin could be your game changer. Sell it wisely, or better yet, keep it as an heirloom of rising value. Final truth. If you own an Australian 1981 50-cent coin in rare condition, especially with dark shade toning and strike anomalies, do not spend it, lose it, or trade it without expert valuation. It is not just a collectible. It's a symbol of unimaginable wealth waiting to transform your life. Next up. Hidden in plain sight, the 1980 Australian 50-cent coin is no ordinary piece of metal. While it may seem like pocket change to the untrained eye, this coin carries secrets of national pride, historic design, and untold fortune. It has the power to rewrite your destiny, if you're lucky enough to possess one in the right condition. With collectors chasing rare variants globally, this coin is gaining attention as one of the sleeping giants in the numismatic world. The 1980 edition holds more than just a date, it holds legacy. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, this 12-sided coin carries the weight of the nation's economic and cultural narrative. With over 25 million struck that year, only a small fraction remain in very fine or rare circulation condition, especially those with toning, deep patina, or minting errors. And that's where the gold lies. Coins that defy the normal. At the heart of its obverse design, you'll find the timeless profile of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right. Sculpted by Arnold Machin, this portrait was used across Commonwealth coinage, but here it's framed by the sharp geometry of the dodecagonal edge, giving it regal prominence. Coins that preserve the Queen's neckline detail and crown contours in fine condition are incredibly sought after. The reverse of the coin is where Australian pride roars. Designed by the legendary Stuart Devlin, it features the Australian coat of arms, a majestic shield flanked by the proud kangaroo and noble emu, both standing tall as national icons. Each detail in the fur, feathers, and floral emblems adds value, and those with full relief and clear strike have seen jaw-dropping valuations in private sales. Weighing 15.55 grams and stretching 31.65 millimeters in diameter. This copper-nickel coin combines precision and artistry. It's 75% copper and 25% nickel, a durable alloy meant for circulation. But over time, coins exposed to unique conditions, heat, moisture, or chemical environments, developed dark or black toning. These naturally aged coins with rainbow or graphite shades are collector magnets. And here's where the jackpot begins. 1,980 50-cent coins with mint errors, including die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double stamping, are extremely rare. In recent years, such errors have been valued between $10,000 to over $80,000, depending on the flaw's clarity and coin condition. Some experts believe the right error combined with stunning patina could be valued over $1 million. Some of these coins were also misstruck using outdated dies or dies intended for different years. These rare misprints have sent shockwaves through the collector's market, and when paired with high-grade circulated examples, they create the perfect storm of demand and rarity. Collectors worldwide are actively seeking Australian 50-cent coins from 1980 with anomalies. If you possess one with a black obverse, rainbow toning, or a crisp reverse featuring a highly detailed kangaroo and emu, you're likely sitting on a high-value asset. Verified examples in such condition are now classified as investment-grade coins. It's not just about physical design, it's also about history. The year 1980 saw Australia transitioning into a new economic phase, pushing national identity through currency. Coins from this period symbolize more than money. They embody resilience, transformation, and pride. Even coins in standard condition are gaining traction. A perfectly circulated 1980 50-cent coin with no damage, strong relief, and vibrant edge definition can sell from $250 to $1,200 at auctions. But the few that break the mold, those with striking errors or blackened coloration, could fetch life-changing amounts. What makes this even more enticing is that many Australians don't realize they may have one. Often mistaken for common coins, these rare 1980s pieces could be hiding in drawers, piggy banks, or forgotten boxes. If you find one with an unusual tone or anomaly, do not spend it. Have it evaluated immediately by a professional numismatist. International coin investors, especially from the United States, United Kingdom, and Middle East, are now entering the Australian market, driving up demand for rare 50-cent coins. This surge in global interest is pushing prices beyond expectations and creating a new golden age for Aussie coin collectors. The combination of design brilliance, historical importance, error potential, and unique toning make the 1980 50-cent coin a phenomenon in the world of rare currency. If you own one in circulated but unique condition, you might already have the key to a new life, a financial windfall worth celebrating. Some numismatic experts claim we're just seeing the beginning. As more rare coins get graded and documented, the spotlight will inevitably fall on the underdog years like 1980. This could lead to a collectible boom, with coins once worth 50 cents now commanding prices that rival rare paintings. So check your coin stash, revisit those old purses, and ask your grandparents. That dull-looking coin from 1980 may actually be the sleeping dragon of your financial future. A coin like this doesn't just complete a collection, it builds legacies. Final word. If you own an Australian 1980 50-cent coin with unusual color, strong detail, or a known mint error, do not let it go lightly. It may not just be rare, it may be priceless. It holds the power to transform your fortune overnight. In the right hands, it could be worth $1 million or more.